Celebrating on the occasion. Let's celebrate Big F. Man block. He's man block. He is not. He is not a cat. Yo, you get to see the intro, the epic intro. Yes, I'm men block. Huh? Oh, we're getting into these. We've already finished the first 2 games. We've done that. Boom. Done like dinner. Yo! Happy Steam Deck Day. Yo, it's good, Birdie Boogie. Is it already, like, out? Banjo-Kazooie 100%. That's gonna be interesting. I like that game, too. Nuts and bolts, that game can die in a fiery, burning hell cesspool. Good to start? Yo. I thought they were doing, like, a Sega Saturn. Where they were just like, it's fuck... was it Sega Saturn? Yeah, it was. Where they were just like, it's out, bitches. And developers were like, but we don't have any games. We don't give a fuck, it's out. December? Okay, that's what I thought. I assumed it'd be like a couple months. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was ready 20 years ago. Okay, let's do this.
20 years ago.
Finally time.
Oh, yeah? Okay. This is what I'm doing on Saturday. I'm gonna be recording this after stream. Load of crap, motherfuckers. It's a load of crap, except we never made another one after this. That'd be sick though if they came out with Yooka-Laylee 2. And it's like dope as fuck. So you're gonna see with Impossible Lair. I feel like a lot of people only saw the first Yooka-Laylee, and they don't think the series is any good. I mean, I guess the duology. But the second game is so good. They did the thing they couldn't... Well, they said hell in the DK rap. Yo, he's one hell of a guy. The Summer of DK and Banjo featuring Yooka-Laylee. But that's not all. I always have a special little bonus treat. I don't hella care, man. Yo, look at this California over here. This guitar solo, though. Yo, I remember that episode where he loses his powers because he gets his hair shaved. He gets a haircut. He loses literally all of his power. Yo, he did the punch. Yo, he's got the crystal coconut. The goddamn army gremlins. This is an intense intro. Here we go. Bring that down below. I always thought it was weird. You get like, their asses were very detailed. Look how detailed this ass is. Where is it? As a kid, I was always this. But I was like, why is Funky Kong's ass so detailed? Where is that super slow-mo? Curse version. Why is it so detailed? Alright. I'm done. I'm done. That song will get stuck in your head, though. Speaking of getting stuck in your head, the animators like ass. You want to know something funny? My aunt was one of the animators. She animated a bunch of those shows from those years. as well as the Backyardigans. So I think it's interesting when people are like, yo, these shows or whatever. I'm always like, I remember going like being able, I didn't get to go too many times. I remember I got to go once and I got to see them like animating on the old school computers and how they used to like have to like, this was before motion capture. So they literally have to like act out the motions and try to like do it. So they literally would just like do it like, you know what I mean? Like running around the office and stuff, or like ask someone to like throw a rock at them or something. Yo, Catnip. She's like, how do I butcher his name? Yo, what's good? That's the only way to say it. It's the official way. But don't forget, chat. Today's gonna be pretty bomb. It's gonna be pretty bomb. I've been waiting all day to do that. All right. Let's get started. Oops, that's the wrong one. That was terrible. That joke just bombed. I just added that was terrible. That joke just bombed. Official way for you. And for Memblock. That was terrible. Oh no, she didn't say that was terrible. Sorry, I was right. No. I can read. I just read it up. I was reading it like I was reading manga. I was reading the wrong direction. It's ironic because I really enjoy reading. But maybe I don't understand what I'm reading. Maybe I'm just sitting there being like, learning. See, I love reading. See, we got my favorite book, the Mega Man Instruction Guide. See, look, it's a real page turner. Look, oh shit, it's in Le Monde Respire Mieux Montanet Quelle Dominique Dr. Wily. Phénomène Eret par le Valent Mega Man. Le Report to ce Chemelon. Some of these words I can't say at all. I know I butchered that one. Avec le cameraman. Go. I told you we always have the French version. Mega Man 8, Mega Man. Mega Man, le Destructum Robot, le Dr. Light. De Regiment Effet to Function. I still read it like I'm in grade 5. Avec te chub. That's probably like Montreal French or some shit. Sorry, I missed what y'all were saying. I was too busy making a joke. Unless I want to mock you, yo, mock me away. I will pronounce it. That one broke my brain. One of the favorite things is when you rate a new person I haven't followed yet. I'm watching the moments of panic in their face and they try to think of how to thank me for the follow. They always get so surprised because usually when you rate, sometimes people don't follow. I'm not a fan of like when someone has a follower-only channel. And I know we've talked about that before. And sometimes you don't know until you click it and you're like, damn it, it's already clicked the raid. Because I feel like it's a little like, I'm like, bro, how could I say like, I can't even say like, raid. Well, compared to even more that like, reading doesn't say that you can read. It's true. That's actually a really good point. If we learn anything from conspiracy theorists and like hyper-religious fanatics, reading doesn't make you smart, or that was mean. But you know what I mean, like it doesn't, it depends, does it depend like what you read? I guess it depends like what you read, right? And what kind of knowledge? Ironically, I messed that up. Oh, sorry, we're at 48%. Sorry, I lied, chat. We're slightly below. 1334. I already started the timer, so let's get into this. Depends on what you read, yeah. Because I know tons of religious people who are like, you know what I mean? Like, well-educated, smart. They don't have like wild opinions or anything. And I know tons of people who don't, you know, follow anything or have any kind of anything or whatever. And they have like good opinions and stuff too, even though they're supposed to be like bad people or degenerates or whatever. It can go both ways. Yo, Super Derpy Face. What's good? You came in at like a weird, intense conversation, but not. To an extent. Yeah, because we're talking about like, because we're using the usual joke about how I can't read. But then it was the question of like, do we, like what barometer makes you like just reading doesn't make you smart, essentially. was like in a nutshell. It's how it like started. And then we're kind of like trying to figure out like I guess the meaning. Like is it like what you read or like? Because you can definitely read some trash, yeah. Sam used to read research articles and journals for her job, and now she reads trashy Nicholas Sparks novels. But I mean, I feel like much like TV, you don't have to watch like intense like documentaries. Like you can watch like a funny show or a jokey show. But as long, I feel like it's like moderation, right? Like you can definitely, you know, watch some junky reality show, and that doesn't make you like any dumber or anything. But I feel like if that's like your only thing in your entire life and everything, then yeah, that gets a bit much. You have to go, aw, man. Yeah, no problem, M-Block. No intense conversation. Well, I mean, we'll still have it, but you're gonna miss out. You won't get your opinions. You'll have a great day, M-Block. Oh yeah, I didn't turn on my sound. My proper sound. Doot, 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 doot. So this isn't technically the last world. I actually we were supposed to go to Creepy Castle last. So we actually, we did the last level first, and then this is the second last level. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Like, this game doesn't matter. But that explains why we got so many moves when we went to Creepy Castle. There we go. Why, Twitch? Yo, I love you too, man. Let's do it. Much love to the bats. Yo, bats. It's weird how some bats, like, kill you, and then some bats are, like, chill. We got chill bats, and we got crazy bats. Ace B. Yo, if y'all didn't know, Nintendo has these, like... If you have, like, those silver Nintendo points that, like, are usually worthless, you can actually redeem them right now to get, like, random, like, rewards. Until, like... I don't know if it's over right now. I think it's happening for a bit longer. So I got, like, what did I get? I got a calendar set. I got these, like, decal stickers. I know they had Smash Brothers Invitationals. So it had, like, a stamp, an envelope, and, like, a letter you could write and all this stuff. That's not, like, any actual game. It's, like, random shit like that. But people always ask me how I get that stuff. So it's free if you have enough points for that, for, like, what it is. But you still have to pay for shipping. So I got a bunch. I had enough points to get, like, a bunch of shit. So for me, it was worth it. It was, like, $5 for shipping or some shit. For, you know what I mean? Just for a bunch of, like... I probably won't even use it. I'll probably just keep it, and then, like, it'll be worth, like... $5 one day. But if they're all worth $5 and I've just made a $10 profit. Now, I don't care about the profit. You know, I just like to have random shit. I'm saying, but that's what you can use the platinum points on, at least. The pride emotes are super cute. They are. I like how, I also like how they're slightly different. Like, there's obviously, like, Kappa Pride and stuff where it just, like, recolors an emote. But I enjoy how there's different, variations. I wanted to enable more Pog stuff today. I forgot to do that. After last night, and everyone's trying to use different Pog stuff, and I have, like, one Pog emote. I just wish I had more slots. We've never been here yet. I'm just waiting for Birdie Boogie to be like, I wish she had more slots. Yo, 8,000 total. Let's go. Yo, y'all gotta get your points in, yo. We're pretty close. We've raised 10K. So we're like just under halfway there. How much time do we have left on that? 9 days left. Y'all are slacking. Except for Virali. She's been like... She's like, I gotta reload my points, yo. You can redeem a week of NSO with platinum points sometimes. Well, that's pretty sick. I just want to see what else was up there. Okay, it's a chunky. Let's get the blueprint. I wish there was more, like... Now that I'm, like older, I guess. One thing I like about Donkey Kong Country games is that the music has a lot of variance. I feel like this game's music all sounds very, like, samey. Like, the caves kind of sound similar to, like... Fungi Forest sounds similar to... Like, they're different melodies, but just, like... I feel like they don't really have much personality sometimes. But they're amazing compositions, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with them. They're not, like, badly written or anything. They sound really good. That's one thing I think Donkey Kong Country excelled a bit better at. Was that ability to, you know what? I'm making this way harder for myself. Triangle power! And one of the songs that sounds kind of different in this game, ironically enough, is the Congo Jungle song. Oh, you dick. Hey. You want to come back, bro? Can't believe I just got screwed over like that. I just got taken out. Taken out. Oh. There it is. Oh, so I didn't even have to do that. You see how high he flew in the air? Yo, I still can't believe I broke that Mega Man hack last night, where I soft locked myself in the final level during the boss rush. I don't know if y'all saw that. Remember how Mega Man CX, I lost my save file because I tried to look up the answer to something, and then my computer it never does that, but OBS just like crashed. It just like freaked the fuck out, and it broke my display drivers. It's so weird. I swear, it was the game being like, bro, you can't cheat. And then, with that second hack, I literally got soft locked into the wall. Or sorry, I didn't get soft locked. I soft locked the boss into the wall. Because I could basically, there's like this consistent glitch I like found. Because they like added some new ability. And like, I did it once on one boss, and the boss didn't kill me. But the second time I did it, the boss literally fucking killed it. Fire triangle solo, yo, they all have their ability, yo. DK doing the Mr. Burns bongo. Killing that shit. I don't remember how to get inside the actual igloo here. As you know, I don't even I feel like I have to explain it anymore. If you see something in this game, you get it. How you lock shit up in your phone? I lock it up on my phone, so only Google or Apple can know all my secrets. Where is that motherfucker? Where are you at? I guess I wasn't tiny that long. I swear it was shrinkage. I was in the pool. I don't remember how to open these. Okay. I legitimately can't read. That's why you look up shit in your phone. I mean, I talked about it before. I do actually have, like, dyslexia. So I really do, like, will mix up words in a sentence. That is pretty common for me. And sometimes it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But sometimes it legitimately makes me... I'll put, like, a word where it wasn't or something. And it really does change the meaning. It can be hard when I read a book sometimes. I really do have to go back sometimes and be like, wait, did I actually read that correctly? It's not all the time, though. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not, like, very bad to the point of that. It's just, like, this, like, every now and again, I'll just be like, wait, hold up. I already did this shit, didn't I? Did I already wreck this guy's day? Yeah, we ruined this guy. I remember we fucked this guy up. He doesn't even want to talk to us anymore. That was a game Memblock helped us with, I remember. Yeah, we did all... Wait, did I don't think I passed this one, though. This is the one that I was like, yo, I have to come back to this later. I'm pretty sure. No, I know that. It's more of just like a actual, like, it's like a funny coincidence, I guess. I know I get uncomfortably real sometimes. Alright, so this is like literally the hardest thing in the entire game. So, this cheating motherfucker. Fuck! We're already fucked. GG. I never forget in high school, I was on some like trip. Like not like a drug trip, but like a field trip. In that was when I was in Florida. And while I was there, I remember we were like talking about stuff. And I remember it was like, you know, just like a chill, fun atmosphere. And I remember I like went into how like they wanted to kick me out of the dance program because that was like antisocial back then, which I know would probably be ironic considering how I am on stream and everything. You know how that shit is. But that's a whole different story, which obviously I won't. It's kind of hard to get into that story as I'm literally a lanky Kong going down a fucking slide. But anyways, I wasn't gonna get kicked out because I was bad. They just thought I like didn't care. But I literally like was like, I care about this more than anything. What the fuck? The fact that I got into like every single like club and everything, that part always fucks me. I think it must be some kind of testament. By club I mean like the dance clubs or whatever. You know, we had dance clubs like, you know. No, I'm just... that was back in the days when you could actually have like selective clubs that weren't like everyone has to be involved no matter what. So like if you weren't good enough, you basically weren't allowed in. And these were like run by teachers and shit. You get like actual credits and stuff too. Going to an arts high school was really awesome, I won't lie. But that's how I went to Florida, was because of that. Because I got into that like special program or whatever. And not, yeah. Alright. Alright. I don't even know how we get near the bug. I've never even seen the bug before. It's the first time I've ever actually like seen him. No! The first time! I basically graduated high school by like before I was like even really in grade 12. But I basically had to stay till that's why my last semester of high school was like I literally had like 3 spares in like a dance class. And I lived like right near the high school. So basically I would go to school between like 11 to like 1. It was awesome. I always had a first and last spare. So I tried to organize it like that. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the thing with high school is like you could, at least with like mine, or like I'm assuming you can still do this. Like you can change your classes around, and you don't like don't be a dick about it. But you know what I mean? Like you can. I remember I changed my gym credit. Like I got my gym credit in a later year. I didn't want to be in grade 9 gym, not because of like a bullying reason or anything, but because I wanted to do guitar class. So I was like, yo, can I switch it out with a guitar credit? They're like, well, you still have to get your gym credit. Like, I'll just do it in grade 10. They're like, true. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you can also get it through doing co-op stuff. Like, I co-opted at a TV station called YTV. I had to not hold forward there. And, so I got to, like, intern. And I got to write, like, a few, like, scripts for the TV station and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was honestly a sick experience. But like, you can use it to your advantage. Yeah, you did something similar, right? Or like with your volunteer hours, like volunteer at like something you give a shit about. I play guitar? Yeah. I haven't legitimately played in forever. I used to play violin for like years. I still remember a lot of it. But I have a big music background. I also did a lot of musical theater, like music classes. Well, beyond just like doing dance classes as well. I've like taught at camps and stuff where I've had to like teach all this stuff as well, and like been in shows where I've had to choreograph it, or sing it, or do it. I've done all this shit. I did the classic when I was in grade 8. I was in a band with my friends, and I was in a few bands with my friends. There was one, like, the rap group with my friend was, like, actually legit. Like, we actually did, like, make songs and stuff. The other ones are those, like, trial run things where you, like, try to... Ugh! That part is so hard. Violin is something you'd love to learn. You have one in your closet right now. The thing that helped me a lot when I was younger, it doesn't even matter how old you are, was just getting that tape where you mark like the first, second, third, fourth fingers. So that my fingers are really tiny. That's why guitar and violin is really hard. But the reason why I love sequencing music is like a lot of those skills transfer over. You know what I mean? Once you learn how to read music, you know, every good boy deserves fudge. All that fun stuff. Like music, unlike other stuff, like there isn't really a lot to it. Like there is, but like there isn't really. You know what I mean? Like you just have to learn sharps, flats, the basic notes, and like time signature, and like that's it. Like you can make music. You're good. Obviously, there's way more to it. You know, nuance, triplet, crescendo, violin. When you like you know what I mean? Like obviously, there's other elements to all of this. But I find people who don't have a music background, sometimes they make more interesting music. Because they don't get, like, confined to, like, musical standards. Do you want to instrument you don't know how to play? Oh, okay. So wait, you know how to play the bagpipes? Yeah, exactly. Which is probably why you can play so many instruments. Like, once you know how to play guitar, you can probably play ukulele, you can probably play bass. You can, like, not even probably, like, you can play bass for sure. You can play, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can play, like... If you play, like, violin, you can play viola. Or you can play cello. I guess cello's a bit different. And double bass and all that. But not really. It's just, like, a different positioning. I feel like trumpet and tuba might be similar, but I might be wrong on that. But, I mean, there's similar ideas, I guess, with the thing. Trombones. We got trombones going right now. And trombones are definitely an instrument that seems hard as fuck. Okay, you got me there. I know. I don't know why I went for bagpipes. I'm assuming you just mean like any kind of like standard like instrument that you would find in like an orchestra, as opposed to just like, oh, you don't know how to play that huge like pipe that people blow into in the mountains. Come on. It's not as hard as you think. I say the same thing with dance, where people get like really in their heads about it. And I'd be like, I've like done this before, where like in an hour. I mean, I know I'm a professional, so like it's my job. Like in an hour, I could teach you how to like from no experience, like to a full dance combination, and stuff you could practice at home and all sorts of shit. Like easy. Trumpets are dope. They are. I love muted trumpets. So I was wondering what you said. Most common band instruments. Enough to teach public school band. That makes sense. You got that recorder on lock. Trumpets was harder than trombone. There's trombone. That's interesting how trumpet would be harder, right? I know trombone's about like where you place it, right? How many years you sound, but I'm actually at Nikon? Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Mom? Thank you. I think we unlocked another thing. We actually unlocked rhyming like Grunty last night. But we're getting closer to another incentive. Once you get that resub going. It's pretty great, not gonna lie. Yo, I got that Ocarina game on point. Uh-oh, that's not good. Monkeying around too much. Is Nikon on like Twitch, or is it just like on like a random website or something? Like, I should raid it. If they're on Twitch, I'd raid them after. Go raid the horror convention, let's go! Oh, the purse in your lips. Hey! That face is in the chat. Ah! That part is really hard. The worst part is I don't know if I even have enough coins or if we're even gonna pass them. This would be hard enough just like without the race or the other stuff. Yeah, there's so many horror and science fiction conventions. Like all over the world, like everywhere. There might even be one in like your own state or yeah, like your own state or anything. Or like in your own, probably not your city. You probably would have heard about it. But there might not be one as far away as you think. Because Nikon used to be like worldwide or whatever, wasn't it? Or not Nikon, but I know there's some of them that were. I mean, there's so many of these over the years. It all kind of blurred together. Okay. 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 Hey, that was the one that was in Rhode Island. It was like the opposite, where people would come all over the world. Which is still pretty cool. Rhode Island's still pretty cool, though, I guess. I always just think about Family Guy. That's the only reference I have. And obviously Nikon. Doing the social part in Discord, we can even chat with webcams. The actual panels will be on the website. That's kind of cool. You hate Zoom so much. It's been fun so far. Well, I was gonna say, that's the best part about Discord. That's what I feel like. It's like most people know Zoom for whatever, but I feel like Discord's underrated for social interactions. All right. Okay. The ice physics are like messing with me. Like, look at this shit. You basically just can't stop. Okay, I'm gonna restart, but like you just can't. This is basically this I don't even think we're gonna beat this today. This is just me practicing this so we can beat this eventually. Damn it, Lanky. It's funny because Discord I feel like isn't that hard to use comparatively to like these other ones. Like it really is just like click the thing. The hardest part is getting into your settings. Like if you don't know like where that little cog is, the user settings. But like you literally just click it and you're there. It's like the easiest thing ever. Yeah, exactly, right? Like I feel like that's probably why they chose Discord, because like you don't need links, you don't need anything. You literally just click it. And if you want to leave, you just click the X, or you just like close the program or whatever. Like don't click with the X, but like you know like actually quit it. I mean, you just click the X to quit the call. Like, there's a bajillion ways to do this. I was thinking about, like, the boomer method of, like, where they would probably quit the entire application. You sure school had a Discord? One of my studios had a Discord during the pandemic, but they didn't really use it the way that, like... It's, like, weird when you see people who don't really understand these technologies. And they're trying to use it, and... Yes! Alright, what do we do? Again, we still have not seen the beetle. This is a race, and we have to get 50 coins. This might be one of the cruelest shit I've ever experienced. I wish I still had my cartridge, so I could see if I ever beat this. I don't know if I ever did. But I might have, though. I don't know. Did I see that fuck? Oh, there's a lot. I was like literally holding up the entire time. I don't even know how to go faster. Some of the guys are like us. They know their way around the platform. I don't get how you could be losing your mind. Again, it's like, you just click it. I feel like those people would complain regardless. This part reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. It's probably this slide. Oh, I finally see this fuck. I'm not getting a lot of coins though. What a bunch of... Wow, and he can take your coins? How much harder do you want to make this, Rare? Bruh. It doesn't help that I've pretty much missed every single coin. I still wish, like, why couldn't it have been one or the other? Why does it have to be a race and... Oh my god, bro. Sorry, I wanted to... They don't understand how to... They don't understand how to click. They don't understand. Thinking of a Discord for the classes I taught or any social media whatsoever for 11-year-olds. The thing is, the 11-year-olds definitely would know how to use Discord. They all knew how to use Zoom. I'd have to be like, guys, turn off your green screens. Even though I fucking love them. Guys, stop doing breakout rooms and talking, like, stop doing all this shit. Guys, stop posting pictures of cats. Yo, Lanky. You want to live up to your name? Okay, 5. You literally cannot stop at any point. Oh, we're fucked. GG. Yeah, the camera didn't fuck me over that time. Yeah, this game does not screw around. Jesus Christ. Oh, I forgot! Shit! How are you supposed to pass him? How the hell are you supposed to do this? Dude's got me goddamn cornered. Hey, you know what? We'll come back to this later. He has to have the worst sound effect known to man. Alright. There was that boulder I unlocked. I still don't get how to open those shit. This is the entrance, isn't it? Yeah. Back where we started. Classic sound effects. Huh. There's a place in Banjo-Kazooie called Glitter Gulch Mine. Reminds me a lot of this place. They're very similar. Except that place has a banger song. This one, like I said, this one's like chill. I still like it. But we chillin'. That's a tiny hole. This place is a little confusing. I feel like I have not seen the Huff and Tough and Snuff. Have we been up here yet? I don't think we've been up here yet. Alright. Let's do the DK. DK is probably how we're going to open up all these things, I bet. Usually when we do the DK thing, it opens up something. DK. And they're off. Alright. Alright. Nope. You know how this game is. It's gotta be perfect. DK. Yo, this level feels mean. How am I supposed to know where? Oh my god. Especially because the bananas don't come back, which obviously they wouldn't, but where am I supposed to go? I encountered any bugs? Well, we literally sequence broke into the wrong level. No, we didn't. Well, I mean, sequence broke by getting just enough bananas. But I haven't ever, like, nothing like I haven't soft locked or anything like that. You were here for the moon kicking, right? I could do it again. It's not too hard. That's the only, that and the lanky level skipping stuff. But there's nothing else to skip anymore. Damn it! These are so long. So there's 3 paths. This is the middle path. I think it all just goes to the same place. That's too low. It's the same one as last time. That DK sound effect, though. Well, that was ridiculously easier. That was like the easiest path by far.
Welcome to bonus.
Oh, the best game. Busy Barrel Barrage. Well, I could say that I bombed that one.
Welcome to bonus stage.
All right. And yeah, that's how this game rolls. Doing the barrels isn't enough. No. Am I missing something? No. Right, the gun's like slightly off angle. I forgot about that. Best sound effect in the game. Right, you can get ahead of their spawns like this. Oh. No! Wow! They all missed him. They missed all of them. What the fuck?
Welcome to bonus stage.
I want DK's real shotgun. This would be the perfect moment for that real shotgun. Not for himself, but for the enemies.
Welcome to bonus stage.
This first one is like so hard.
Welcome to bonus stage.
You have to get like perfect on that first one. After that, it's not too bad. You just have to. It's not exactly. It's like slightly off centered. You're aiming. That's not like the game's just always like that. You know, it's like on your side, kinda. So it makes it a little bit awkward to aim. It's like that shit pisses me off when I'm like literally shooting them in the face, and it's like.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And I can't quit either. We have to redo the barrel again. This game gets you by the balls, man. Well, it actually worked that time. 30 seconds. At least they take a second to respawn. And some of them go like turbo speed. And some take more than one hit, and some go like fucking turbo speed. We should be good. We should be good. We're good. I can't see because it's so... I can see it. It's not too bad for me. But I'm playing on like an HD TV. It is definitely darker than it should be. But I find in this level, I find it looks kind of cool here. Like here, I feel like it fits in Crystal Caverns. Other places it looks hella dark, but here it looks kind of cool. It's not intentional, like it's part of the Wii U bullshit. I think it's to prevent seizures. It's like the seizure protection shit. Like, what was the point of this? But I see. I see. Alright, Diddy. So I should save the game. How many bananas do we got? 158? I wonder how many we need here. I never checked. We're probably about halfway if I were to guess. Alright, everyone's favorite, jetpack! I wish you controlled like the Smash Bros. One, where it actually like works. As opposed to whatever the fuck this is. The music like died for a second. Well, I've never got that before, so that was worth it. As long as you're always getting something, it's worth it. Get oranges. Oh, shit. Try and get some blank. Oh, yeah, I never finished this area either. Oh, just... I think it's on the second floor, isn't it? Oops. I don't think I did the chunky one. I think I only did Donkey and Diddy. I don't think I did this one. That's what I talked about. You should try to do all the sections on the first go. Sometimes it's not possible. We just got on Metal Gear Solid European Extreme mode. Jesus fucking Christ. Solid Snake would be shitting his pants right now. Is there something to help? There's like an invisible wall there. What? I don't think I do shit, but game's giving a lot of camera. So remember how we talked about how the game, this is the first N64 game, and one of the first games to have lighting like this, where it's like real-time lighting. Remember, it's all a lie. $800 bundles, yo, they got you by the balls. Are these like, I just realized, these little red nipples. What are these? Ah! I've never seen that in my life, so that makes sense. I mean, I probably did when I was a kid, but like... Is the bundle at least worth it? The $800 bundle? Are you at least getting like 3 controllers and like a year of PS Plus and shit like that? Yeah, here we go. Wah, wah, wah. Rusty Bucket Bay. Wah, 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 wah. Yo, that level crapped out for a second. All right, we made it. I knew we had to turn invisible because that's like his gimmick.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh shit! Find and shoot all the claptraps. All right, it's like 4 games. Damn. That's like that probably. Like, if you know it's games you're gonna buy, those kind of bundles might be worth it sometimes, especially if it's actually a deal. I think I figured this one out finally. Yeah, I figured it out. You have to go like slightly in front of them. Yeah, just go slightly in front of them. There it is. You're not gonna buy MLB. Birdie Boogie's gonna disown you. But couldn't you all... MLB would seem like one of those games you could also probably sell, maybe. Or like trade in or something. Don't trade it into EB games, but you know what I mean? Like, you could probably still get full price for that shit. Or like 10 bucks. Not 10 bucks for it, but like 10 bucks cheaper than full price or whatever. Especially if you keep it sealed. And then go to like a mom and pop store. They might just let you do a straight up trade. Like a smaller store. Just be like, yo, I'll trade you a mint LLB for hentai. And they will have to agree. Or Sackboy. I've never really been into Little Big Planet. Nor the... I've never played the adventure games. Solid trade. Hey, you gotta work the logistics. I traded in a Madden game I got for like $5, but it was still brand new, and it was still like a newer one at the time. But I traded it for a Wii Classic controller. Like a Mint Classic controller. I feel like I still got the better deal there. There used to be a website back in the day where it was like a video game bartering website where you wouldn't use any money. You would only be able to trade video games for video games or consoles or whatever. So I remember trading my Mario Party 5 for the GameCube for Mario Party 2 for N64. And it was actually a really legit site. And the thing is, like, so you could do offers. So you could be like, oh, for your Pokemon Fire Red, I'll give you a Game Gear and like, you know what I mean, a copy of Toe Jam and Earl. Random ass shit, but you don't, because the thing is, you would have your own list as well. So you'd have a list of like, oh, these are the games I really want. Or these are the games I'd really want to play. The thing with the site is that you also didn't have to accept any trade. It wasn't like, oh, well, the trade's... Like, you could just be like, that's the worst trade in the history of trades. Fuck you. And I never got ripped off, and all the games always worked. And, yeah, it was honestly a sick website. I don't know if it still exists. But, this was way back in the 2000s. Also, the YouTube's starting to pop off. We got so many more subscribers lately. I'm really hyped for that. All the vids paying off. Alright, so there's... all the VODs. Alright. Okay, so I think they want Diddy to jetpack into that. Let's go do that. This place is like pure minigames. Blue Lagoon! I like how we have Bowser's Fury going on in this place. You thought Nintendo made it up first? Nah. K rules Fury. K rules Furry. But yeah, I told this story before, but that's how I got my Switch in Canada for like a pretty decent price. Was I just like handpicked a bunch of like, you know, like somewhat rare games, but ones that either I have like a new version of, or like ones I don't really care if I have a physical copy of anymore. You know, stuff like that. Or it's like a game you didn't really like. So I traded in I went to like a, you know, like a smaller store. It was, I traded in Secret of Evermore, I think Pokemon X. Yeah, because I kept the other Pokemons. But I fucking hated Pokemon X. They gave me like 40 bucks for it, so it was like Pokemon games are always worth buying, because they like never go down in price. I've talked about this before, some games are worth buying physical. They literally just like never, oh, I have to kill them all. Because they like never, they like just never drop. I saw Xenoblade Chronicles at that store, it was still 50 bucks. Like that game never dropped in price for the Wii version. I always wanted to pay less than 50 for that game. Yeah, the guns are way better here. Popping off. The song's a banger, though. The game needed more songs like this. Like, there's all these different instruments, and it's just, like, exciting, and, like... I know it's supposed to be, like, a game show song. But the game needed more of this in the main levels. It's like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has, like, 400 songs. It has, like, so many fucking songs in the game. But, like, you never hear them. Sound glitches, though. These sound glitches, though. I'm just trying to go forward. There we go. Get in the thing. Here we go. Get these coins. Even though we really don't need coins, we're like beyond balling. And we've already, I think, bought everything at this point. We got all of Candy's melons. All of Funky's upgrades. We still gotta visit Cranky and do the bullshit game. But let's be tiny. Also, let's save the game. I love how you can just save at any point. It makes me feel a lot more reassured. I knew it would work eventually. I knew it would work eventually. Breath of the Tiny Minish Cap. Was it Breath of the Wild that was supposed to have the Minish people in it? That would have been sick. There was a lot of stuff cut out of Breath of the Wild. Which makes sense why they made Breath of the Wild 2. Because usually that's what Nintendo does. They'll be like, man, I really wanted to put this in. They'll be like, then do it, motherfucker. Then do it. And we'll charge them full price. No, usually they'll get inspired from making DLC and shit. I forgot about our random tiny warp. Bup, bup, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Alright, we'll get... There's a lot of blueprints I also need to get. Oh, I never found the 4. The other 4. We have to come in here as Diddy. Or find the 4 as Diddy. Find the 4. Sprat. Oh, the warp music transfer double. Okay. Where was that? Oh, it's probably the guy I just saw. Now I understand where that's coming from. I get it. I get jokes. Okay, I saw lanky bananas, so let's become lanks. We will become the lanky. Become one with the lanky. Get molded by him. Become the lanky that you've never been. The lanky you've always dreamed of. Be the things that you want to be, Lanky Kong. Do not allow yourself to be consumed by hatred. Let the banana side take over you. Let it wash. Ow. Bowser, chill. Am I supposed to get this balloon? Yeah, because I can't put the gun in the air. What the hell? I see. We get that, we'll have Lanky's banana medal. We definitely should get that. Lanky's banana medal. I slap. I slap. I slap. I slap. Look at him go! Alright, Lanky's done, kinda. Not banana-wise. Well, I mean, like, that, not... He's done banana-wise, but not that banana-wise. You know, he's done the other banana-wise. Did we ever do this? I don't know if I ever did this. Let's check. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Oh, that finished though. I didn't even do that. The game, like, did that. That was weird. Oh, we did do this room, didn't we? Wasn't this with the Battle Royale and all that shit? Yeah, I already did this, didn't I? I remember this. Unless there was actually more than one. Let's see. So there is a... Huffin' Scuffin' buff up there. Let's go visit our homies. Let's go see how much... Ah! How much more pain? How much more pain is in our game? How much pain is in our game? Alright. Let's go, Lanky. He's in pain. I think, yeah, that's how we open the door. I think I already did that. I do remember doing this before. Sup, homies? How many we need? 350. I need about 350. And it was at that moment I realized that wasn't a hungry hippo, but it was in fact the Loch Ness Monster. Wait, as I do this, you might be wondering, what the fuck is Catnip talking about? Well...
Well, aren't you crackers just cute as the dickens?
Your chef's parents? Yeah, that's all his life. We have to talk to him.
Well, he should be out now directly.
Oh, he's so excited about the wedding, huh?
Say, would you crackers like to hear about the time we saw the Loch Ness Monster?
No, that's okay.
Ooh, must have been about 7, 8 years ago. Me and the little lady was out on this boat, you see, all alone at night. When all of a sudden this huge creature, this giant crustacean from the Paleolithic era comes out of the water.
We were so scared. Lord, I jumped up in the boat and I said, Thomas, what on earth is that creature?
It stood above us looking down with these big red eyes.
Oh, it was so scary.
And I yelled, I said, what do you want from us, monster? And the monster bent down and said, I need about $3.50.
What's $3.50?
$3.50.
$3.50? You wanted money?
That's right. I said, I ain't giving you no $3.50, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Get your own goddamn money.
I gave him $1.
She gives him $1.
I thought he'd go away if I gave him $1.
Well, of course he's not gonna go away, Nelly. You give him $1, he's gonna assume you got more. And that was the 3rd time we saw the Loch Ness Monster. Then one time, I believe it was July. August. There's a knock on the door. I open it, and there's this cute little Girl Scout.
Oh, she was so adorable with the little pigtails and all.
And she says to me, how would you like to buy some cookies? And I said, well, what kind do you have? She had Thin Mints, Graham Crunchy Thins,
Raisin oatmeal.
Raisin Oatmeal. And I said, we'll take a Graham Crunch. How much would that be? And she looks at me and she says, I need about $3.50.
$3.50.
Well, it was about that time that I noticed this Girl Scout was about 8 stories tall and was a crustacean from the Paleolithic era.
Loch Ness Monster.
I said, damn it, monster, get off my lawn. I ain't giving you no $3.50. It said, how about just $2.50? I said, oh, now it's only $2.50. What is that, sale on Loch Ness Munchies or something?
Lord, he was angry.
Damn right I was angry.
Not you, the monster. He was about to kick your ass.
Now, shut your mouth, woman.
Can you just tell Chef we were here?
Sure.
There's more of them. We'll listen to more of them later when we got more bananas. It was at that moment I realized that Girl Scout was an 8-story tall monster from the prehistoric era. It's one of my favorite kind of jokes where it's like, it's like characters say something that like you wouldn't expect them to, but not like in a like, oh, they swore or something or said something offensive. It's like they said something that's just like, it seems like, you know, like something like a scientist would say or something. And you're just like, what the fuck? I mean, for all I know, Chef's parents might be scientists. Fuck. But I love, that was my favorite kind of jokes on The Simpsons too. When Homer would like, you know, suddenly become really smart or something. In this family, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. Okay, well, there's Tiny's life. At least it's gonna be easy to remember how many bananas we need. Because we need about $3.50. It was at that moment I realized I wasn't playing Donkey Kong 64, but I was actually at an ATM. And it wasn't actually an ATM, it was actually the Loch Ness Monster. Balloon? 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 Nice. We only got 270. Shit. Not nearly enough. I feel like there's other spots I'm missing here, but I don't really know where. There's still a way to, like, open up the wall. This is the last place where I have to get bananas. Do we ever go over here? Whee! Whee! I'm literally just back at the entrance. Where the hell? Where the hell? I feel like I only keep seeing the same, like, 2 locations. Like this place is a lot bigger, I'm pretty sure. Still, this thing, I have no idea how to enter. Doot, 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 doot. Let's see. See, like, I've never found, like, 3 or 4. Like, there's lots of this game or this level I've never found yet. There's another tiny warp. Tiny warp. I don't think those were chunky bananas, actually. I just realized. I think those are actually, a Diddy balloon. I think they were color-coded by the blue. I don't know if I already went in here. I was like, this is different. All these, like, slightly similar rooms. How the hell does Chunky get in here?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, God. Don't shoot any Kongs. How fast do I gotta shoot? Is this one of these things that's not going to be possible? Is this even possible? It's like one of these things that's like broken.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That time, it was just my aim that was broken. I thought it was doing a pattern or something, but it's not. Like, I don't think I can move. I can't move fast enough. I might have to cheese this. So I don't think you can literally move fast enough. It counts for the Kongs, though. Piece of shit. Like, I'm moving pretty freaking fast here. I remember reading up how they said if you're trying to get 100%, some mini games were broken. I think this one might be broken. The bottom left one seems to be fine. But any other spot, it like gets really picky. Why I fucked up? Hello? Hello? Bruh. Bruh. I gotta come back to this later or something. Ah. That is a bruh indeed. I think originally that game probably had more lag, if I were to guess. So you probably had a tiny bit more reaction time. Because that one, like, you have to have lag. I feel like I'm pretty fast. At least not in that way. But you know what I mean. And some of them I was getting only because I, like, accidentally fired a second shot or something. But I have save states. So I could straight up just save state it. And that's not even me trying to cheat it. That's literally, like, I think it's... I want to double check. Like, I'll do some research. It might just be legitimately bugged. Oh, my. Kinda. It's only 1:36. What is this? Catnip after dark already? I remember once during like a shoot for a dance project. The driver that we had, like, I mean driver, but she was like a dancer too. But she was the one who was driving everyone. She would always like, it'd be kind of like early in the morning, and it became like this joke of her being like, no deep conversations in the morning. Cause like, usually, mostly me would always go off on these like deep tangents, like at like 9 in the morning. And like, she'd always be like, no. Not like she hated them. Just, it was like, cause it wouldn't be like to her, it'd be like with other people. Or, you know, there's all these people in the car, right? So it became like a joke. It's like, no deep tangents. The larger than life sparkles. You gotta love them. I feel like I'm missing something like very obvious about this level. It's like really bugging me. Like, how do I open these crystals? I wonder if it's just chunky. I wonder if I've just been overthinking this. Yeah, the little details they did. It's really cool too, cause like I feel like they did a good job of blending stuff. Like you get distracted by the sparkles, but the way they merged the wall pattern there with like the 3D, it makes it look more detailed than it is. You know what I mean? The way they kind of blend. Instead of having to put like everything 3D, it's like they use textures to sort of hide some of these things. Wow, it really was just that. I was overthinking this so hard. I always forget Chunky's an actual beast. Alright, we need that DK. Yo, Invisible Chunky's... I always thought you could still see his vest. Yeah. Look at his little vest. His little hat. Look at him spinning. Alright, I got a lot of places to open up now. Now that I remembered how to play the game. Let's go, little hat. Yo, DK, where's the rap? Ah! Alright, here's Snide. We have a lot of blueprints to so let's do that, I guess. I don't even know what I was hitting. I'm like too much in the stalagmite. I see. I see. Where are we at? 350? Ah, 299. He's not gonna take 299. It's what we need, Kongs. It never gets old. Alright, what has he got this time? It gets more complicated every time. The finger! He's giving us the finger again. Finger hits the button. Hammer. Hits the bell. Well, that's it. Yeah. Like, we actually have a good chunk of it. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna mess you up. Oh yeah. Like, what am I doing? That is the thing with this game. It's daunting that there's 201 bananas, but like 50 of them are like blueprints. And a bunch of other ones are like pretty obvious to find or whatever. There's definitely probably like 50 of them that are like really goddamn hard though. But in theory, you don't have to get all the bananas, right? You don't have to get everything in this game. It's kind of ironic for a game that's like known for being a collectathon. You don't actually have to collect a lot of stuff. Especially if you use glitches. But even without glitches, I'd honestly say it's a bit more tame than Banjo-Kazooie. But Banjo-Kazooie is a shorter game, so. Is it a joking matter, Kongs? I can just check it here. Alright, lanky and tiny. Slut. Slut. But we need Kong. You're the wave, though. The wave, though. The Pontiac wave, though. Alright, let's get in there. Tactical roll. What we need. Giving everybody the finger. You love 64 graphics, just something about them that spark joy. I think because of the less polygons, everything almost has like a cartoonishy look to it. And I feel like a lot of art styles didn't adhere to like I feel like a lot of Nintendo JRPGs, like Fire Emblem and stuff, like everything looks so like whoops, I didn't mean to go here. Everything looks so like you know, like anime games will look anime. But I remember when JRPGs used to have like different art styles. You know what I mean? Like it didn't matter. And the N64 I feel like still has that. Where like things have like their own unique art styles and stuff. Because there wasn't really like standards yet. So people were just kind of doing like anything. And some games aged better than others. I feel like this game without the lag, like, 'cause don't forget, this game is very laggy. Like right now this would have been Lag City, this level. But it actually upscales kind of nicely, like the rock textures here. And I think that a lot of this comes down to like design choice. Like they made good design choices with the limited polygons. Like they know they can't show a lot of stuff at once. So you know what I mean? It's like, how do we keep the character models detailed? When do you allow things to like pop in? Like this bee. You don't see it from that far away. But you can see it like zoom in, right? Like all these like little techniques. But if you notice, they don't do it for the level design or the funky flags and stuff. They designed this game so that even if you're very far away, it's a very good design aspect that people don't talk about. But you can always see your DK barrel. So like, see, I can always see it, no matter where I am on the map. There's lots of games from this generation where they would like, I talked about it before, where they fog it or something. But this was like very purposeful in what they chose to show or not. And I think that's what makes this game look good still. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, they chose to have that rock stay in. So you'd see it from far away. Both because of, like, reminds me of, like, you know, like that Breath of the Wild. Like, you see that mountain. It's that kind of shit. It's like, oh, now I'm going to go over here because I see this. They couldn't do it with, like, they couldn't do it with this guy, though. Over here, we can't see him. So, you know, it's not perfect or anything. But, all these, like, things that come together. And apparently this game's considered, like, sloppily coded and stuff, too. But I pretty much I've heard that about every game from the N64 era. I don't even think it's their fault. I think it's just they didn't know what they were doing. Like literally. So because of that, like it's like the not knowing what you're doing. That's why the graphics look like how they do, I think. Same with PlayStation 1. Where you get that PlayStation 1 had a crazy mix of like 2D and 3D, FMVs and like all sorts of shit that would like blend together. Sometimes very well, sometimes weirdly. Like a lot of games would have like the 2D sprites on the 3D graphics on PS1. There was a lot of that. And like when you try to rotate the camera, like it looks all weird. Because the game it's not really designed for that, but it is, but it isn't. Stuff like Crash Bandicoot. It's like one of the only games that has like an actual camera. And even then it's still like static. PS1 has a lot of static camera games. And that's honestly because of the controller. It didn't have 2 joysticks until Ape Escape came out in like 1999. Which was like right before the PS2 came out. Okay. There's walls to break, but I can't find them now. And we're so close on the bananas, too. At $2.99. Everything must go! And it's the thing we talked about before, too, is, like, limitation. Allowing people to really, like, excel. Because you sort of have to use your resources better. As opposed to, like, having unlimited memory or unlimited space or graphics or polygons or whatever, money. So we've learned anything from Microsoft. Having more money doesn't make a game better. Oh yeah, we never opened this one. Oh no, that's... Never mind. Can we do this? Yeah, no. There's a fun song I have on my phone called the 2.99 Blues. Oh man, is that like one of those like, I tried to buy a pack of macaroni and all I could get is declined. Like one of those. Try to take the bus, but I realize that I'm gonna get fined. Drinking box wine cause my tastes are refined, and I'm gonna go slowly out of my mind. We are singing the juice box 2.99 blues. I'm pretty sure that's not it at all. But speaking of songs, remember that song Zoot Suit Riot? Someone mentioned it the other day, and I was like, bruh. Zoot Suit Riot, Riot. When I was a kid, I thought it was Zoot Suit Ryan. Like, there was some dude named, Ryan. They're like, Zoot Suit Ryan, Ryan. Oh, back a bottle of beer. I feel like everyone has that thing where you remember something from when you're like a kid or something. Or like you heard a song, I meant to say. And the lyrics get all like, I don't know why I thought this was tiny. The lyrics get all messed up in your brain. I remember I Like the Way You Move by Outkast. When I first heard the song, I thought they were saying Under the Weight of the Moon. Like instead of I like the way you move, I thought it was Under the Weight of the Moon. I never like saw the video or anything until like later in life. It always made me laugh. Under the weight of the moon, but blinded by the light. What was that one song? And potatoes, na 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 na, and potatoes. It smells like Teen Spirit. And potatoes, na 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 na, and potatoes. Yeah. Pretty sure it's a Nirvana song. Might not be Smells Like Teen Spirit, but it's one of those. I think it's Entertain Us or whatever. And potatoes. Na, 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 na. There's a song that your friend's mom misheard for the longest time. Oh god, which one? I used to love that when I would teach dance. So I would always go out of my way to make sure, like, you know what I mean? Like, the song wouldn't just be, like, overtly sexy or anything like that. Or, like, you know, the usual shit. It's not, like, I take my gun to your forehead. Like, that kind of shit. It's hard when you teach hip-hop sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we need Diddy's jetpack. Oh, I just noticed there's a thing up there. I never saw that before. It's, like, right out of camera view. That's a dick move. Look at this shit. Oh, wait. Here it is. Really? That song by The Killers? I got soul, but, no. That one? Viag. I have all the things, too. Like, you probably heard, like, Eminem on the radio and stuff. Like, oh, what a well-cultured young man. Oh, these killers, though. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Oh, the best killer song is Mr. Brightside. I feel like that's not even a debate. I know we're not talking about their best song, but I think that song is still popular in the UK, from what I understand. It's still, like, that's, like, tops charts and shit. It gets played at like the pubs all the time and shit. Which I mean, it still gets played all the time, like where I am. So it wouldn't surprise me if other people are like, yo. There was a joke I had where, like, you know you're at, like, a boomer bar when they start playing Sweet Child of Mine. I remember I had more to the joke, but I remember it was something like that. I feel like, anytime, always Sweet Child of Mine. I actually like Guns N' Roses. I'm not trying to be like they suck or anything. It's more just like, it just, every fucking time. Always comes on. Always. It doesn't even have to be a boomer bar. Just at some point in that Sweet Child of Mine's getting played. Like, assuming it's not like, you know what I mean, like a specific type of place. This one was in their Mr. Brightside album. Yeah, I remember you were saying that. I do remember you mentioning how you made that crazy road trip to go watch that concert. And how it was awesome. I feel like it would just be high energy. But the question is, do they play Welcome to the Jungle first or last? Like, we know you motherfuckers only want to hear this one song. I always hated November Rain. Is that's their song, right? November Rain? Or is that the Prince one? Oh, Prince's Purple Rain. Too many Rain songs. Concert was awesome. Something you drove to right after that left me super salty. Oh, I think I remember this. I think I remember we talked about this before. I'm having flashbacks of this whole conversation. Well, hopefully now that things are like opening up, well, I mean, are getting more normal. Buxine, did you not get your pre-order? Bruh. You were the chosen one. They did it near the end. I feel like they wouldn't do it first. They know. They know everyone's there to hear it. Yo, Bird, did you not get the pre-order? Bruh. Oh, you're like getting the lockout thing. Try using like a VPN or something. Or a different browser. Or your phone. With the Super NT, I think I used my phone. And I got in that way or something. Oh, it's tied. I see. Do you have a secondary account? Like an alt account or something? Just make sure your address isn't like Boob Street or something. But it probably would take too long, right? Oh, I see. If it's still in your cart, you might still be good. I'm assuming they're already well aware of people having your issue. And I would say try to call, I guess, but I'm assuming everyone and their fucking mother's doing that, so it probably won't help that much. Oh, wait, you can't call. There's no one to call. You can't call Steam. I forgot. Steam has literally no way to talk to anyone ever at any point. I forgot about that. No, sorry. I went through that issue myself one time, where I was like, I'll give them a call. Oh. True. I guess I'll just pretend. Yeah, no, they legit have zero way for you to contact them. Besides, like, the, you know, like, through Steam, like, automated process stuff. But for something like this, where it's a bit more urgent, yeah, you can't... They will get back to you and stuff. Sometimes it might take them a little bit. Like, they don't... It's not like they don't respond. It's just, like, you can't call them now. There's literally no... There's not even, like, a hidden... You know, the hidden phone number. Call this. Like, there's nothing. One with no phone call. Exactly, right? I'm assuming they already know that 99% would be people either trolling, asking about Battletoads, or some fucking stupid shit. Is Gabe there? What you get for lunch? Sushi. Unless you don't have any good sushi near you, then... You don't like sushi? Okay. Yo, I had an awesome steak burrito yesterday. So, steak burrito. This is literally just pick a path. Where's 3? Okay, there's 3. Oh, it's like, oh, it saves. Oh, okay. It's even easier than I thought. Why is this like the easiest thing ever? Yo, man versus fries. That's what you gotta get. Looks like you've been attempting a lot of purchases in the last few hours. Hours. Oof. Oof. But please wait a while, though. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're at like that weird, in-between, risky, nerve-wracking point of... You don't want to, like, refresh or quit or anything, because it might fuck shit up. But also, you might... who knows how they tied it? It might not be tied to your cart. It might be like a ticket thing they have. Who the fuck knows how they're doing it? Okay. Give me crystal coconuts. Do 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 do. Da dee 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 boop boop boop. I was gonna say there's no way you're the only one having issues. I didn't mean that like not even like a mean way. I just mean like literally like people are pretty excited about this. I know there's like the vocal minority. But you're telling me people aren't going to be lining up for this shit? Like, holy shit. I really hope the cart saves, though. Like, they don't screw you over on that. Yeah, so Steam is literally shit in the bed from what you're getting at. Steam doesn't even know what's going on. It's like, help me. Our servers aren't prepared for this. I always love when a company's like, we weren't prepared for the amount of people. Bro, how are you never not prepared? In the case of buying servers, isn't it actually as easy as buying a server? Like, isn't it more of just a logistics money issue? Which I'm assuming Steam has infinite of. People had accounts for 10 plus years and Steam told them their account was too new. Bruh, I have like a 15-year-old account. Like, not 15-year-old years, but like 15, like, I've had it for 15 years. And, I wonder what it would say to me. I have all those epic badges. If you ever look at my account, it's like 17 years of service or some crazy shit. I had to get it for Half-Life 1. If you want to know how old I am. They forced you to use it for Half-Life 1. And I was like, well, I guess. Yeah, I was going to say, and also it's good to complain because then they also might actually like flag your account in a good way. But they might actually be like, oh yeah, let's try to help this birdie boogie guy out. Again, assuming that this was a normal company. Which this is not. Where are we gonna fall? Thanks, game. Oh, that's all you can really do at this point. Because, yeah, you can't call. Oh, wow. Ah! I did that, like, I sequence broke this. We were doing it the hard way. Sitting here playing with your dick? Don't lie, you would have been doing that anyway. Acting like you wouldn't be playing with your dick. Touche. I was laughing and I hit Z by accident. But how am I gonna play with my dick on the go now? What do you want me to do? Go to the beach lake place and be Beach Mario again? It only does so much. Where was that balloon? All right. We got 350? Yo, we got 350! 350, 350, We'll finish off this area. Like this igloo. How am I supposed to play Honey Pop on planes? Oh. Bro. It's gonna be such a outplayed meme. But I'm so excited for the first few videos or pictures of that. You know it's gonna get overplayed, but the first few are gonna be so fucking legendary. That first brave motherfucker. He's gonna like full volume some crazy hentai game on an airplane. Obviously they'll film it. The guy actually just starts playing it. I've had stuff like that where I remember one time while in university, this girl, I never checked what instrument we needed. I was like on the bus, like, you know what I mean, going there, like one of those longer buses. And I mean longer buses doesn't like a longer bus ride, not like that sounded funny. But I remember I was playing Kingdom Hearts on my DS. And then the girl beside me saw it, and then she started playing like Kingdom Hearts on her iPod. And then like I remember later on, like I just like, you know what I mean, went on my day or whatever and did whatever. The thing is, I remember sucking so hard when she started watching, and I remember being so embarrassed. I was like, I was playing so well, and it was not even because I was nervous. It was just like, it just happened to be that time you sucked, which sounds even worse, like I'm digging a hole now, but I promise you I'm not. And then afterwards, like, because it's the usual, you're like 18 or whatever, and you look back and you're like, oh, I think she wanted me to talk to her. And you realize like 5 years later in a cold... What?
Okay.
Yo, they got sunglasses. That felt very Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just with less blood. Just with way less blood. Oh, those all missed? I can jump on them? Someone's already photoshopped an ad. Steam does what Nintendo. Gabe Newell does 64-bit architecture. Can't do this on Nintendo. Honey Pop. Can't do this on Nintendo. 16-bit hentai action. You can't do this on Nintendo. Nude mods. This is the hardest thing I've ever tried to shoot in my entire life. Well, rip that, I guess. We can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does. Genesis does. Genesis does. Now you got me wanting it. Now you want me, wanted it. Got me wanting it. Got me wanting it.
Genesis
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
That's the best one.
Does. Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Columns free.
The shittiest games ever.
Don't. Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October 31st and get an extra game.
Get an extra shitty ass game. No one wants. They actually brought it back for the Sega Genesis Mini. You didn't know this. A couple years ago.
16-bit arcade graphics. 16-bit action.
Nintendo totally wrecked us.
Does. Get Golden Axe, Shinobi 3, Fantasy Star 4, Streets of Rage 2.
Actual good games?
And many more. Only with the Genesis Mini. 30 years young. Pre-order a 16-bit Genesis Mini now and get 40 legendary games plus 2 bonus games.
Nintendo totally wrecked us. Nintendo totally schooled us. Honestly, the biggest downfall of Sega was that Sega of America and Sega of Japan, like, they just, like, hated each other. I think Sega Japan hated Sega of America. I think Sega of America was just like, bruh. I think it all started because Sonic 2 was made in, like, California or some shit, compared to Sonic 1 being made in Japan. So I think there was always just some, like, random fucking beef about that. But the guy who made Sonic 2 is the guy who helped make the PS4 and 5, Mark Cerny, so fun fact. Alright, let's go fight the boss. This boss refight is pretty sick. Dude, oh, I'm gonna do it that way. Oversized crystals glittering in the golden. There was a commercial Sega did. It was either Sega or Sony. It was one of them during the 32-bit era. And they had, it was a baby being crushed. I think a baby was being crushed by a Sega Saturn. And they were like, the PS1 won't crush your baby. There was like, I can't, they said something like that. They were like, check out the Sega Saturn. Like, it's made for babies or something. They tried to like imply like it was for babies or something. But it was like crushing a baby. I remember it was so weird. I was like, you can find them for all the companies did that shit. Nintendo had a few of them too, where they were like, but Nintendo can do this. Even their slogan on the N64 was get in or get out, get in or get out. You know, it's like get into it or get the fuck out. Which pretty much was how Yamauchi rolled from how I understood how he was. So it probably was a pretty accurate Nintendo slogan. You're either in or you get the fuck out of my office. I'll find that baby crushing Sega Saturn thing in a second. It's kind of funny to think about, like, all these cutesy games and then like all the drama that happens behind the scenes. Like with DK64 or whatever. Like, who knows what the fuck happened behind the scenes with this game? Just so we can go, Blue Lagoon! Blue Lagoon! I always forget we have to go behind the waterfall. I swear there's only like one spot where these guys are. Yeah, I never found another one besides this one. Alright. Boss hype. Can't believe it's already been 2 hours. Today's been flying. Progress? Yo, they're probably clearing out the cache. They cleared the cache. Gotta go all the way back around. No error message. Nice, nice. Thank you, Birdie. You have now purchased 10 Steam. You've now purchased 157 of these. No refunds. To be fair, that would just become your new job. You'd just be a Steam scalper, I guess. Even if you sold them at like a $10 profit, you'd still, whatever. But I feel like that'd just be a lot of work for 10 bucks. Whenever I have to order pizza from an app, it's always like, do not click it more than once. I'm always like, I want to click it more than once. Are they gonna make me buy like 5 pizzas? Yo, I didn't even press the button. My boys wanted to go Super Saiyan. Oh yeah, I didn't put on the one thing.
That crazy old monster. Then the fourth time I thought, could I have your attention, please? Tomorrow my son is going to get married to a beautiful lady. I'm very happy for them both. Oh, there I go. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry now.
It's okay, Pop.
Thomas, you're gonna get me going now.
I remember when Chef was just a 3-year-old little man. He came running up to me with a big smile and his little chef's hat on, and he said, Papa, Papa. I said, what do you need, Chef, my boy? And he said, I need about 350.
350?
Well, it was about that time I got suspicious. I said, Chef, why do you need 350? He said, my imaginary friend Goo the dinosaur wants it. I went to my son's room, and sure enough, there was the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, it was scary.
I said, damn it, Monster, you stop bugging my children now. We work for our money in this house, and we don't give money away. And then these aliens had me up on their ship, right? They was probing me and all that.
We had taco salad that night.
Don't matter what we had for dinner, woman. Now this alien had a big head and big black eyes, and it was all bent over me. I said, what do you want from me, alien? And do you know what he said?
350.
Let me tell the damn story now. He said 350. And so I realized that it wasn't no alien. It was that goddamn Loch Ness Monster again trying to trick me into giving him 350 by dressing up like an alien. Don't that just beat all?
I just given him 350 the week before.
What? You gave that monster another damn 350?
You tricked me.
Well, no wonder the damn monster keeps coming back to our house. You keep giving it 350.
So note to chat, don't give it 350. Never get the Loch Ness 350. It's working. Progress. Progress. Work faster, damn it.
Well done.
Work.
Reload!
Work. Donkey. The Monsieur de Donkey Kong. It's working, man. They're working on. They're literally building it right now. When you clicked it, they're literally building it, right this second. Boss time. Here we go. Remember this fuck? You got it? Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Yo, congrats, man. That's sick. Smoke weed every day. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, he's afraid. He's afraid. Okay, rockets. Okay. Upgrades. Okay, what's he gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? His name's Armadillo, by the way. Do it! He's coming, Skater! You have to go now, Varela. Hey, yo, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm assuming you're at work. Hopefully it goes well. And I'll see you soon. I'll be back. Tomorrow we got Jackbox. Creative. We do a little bit of creative stuff and we got Jackbox. A little bit of both. So hopefully we'll be able to come by for that. Ow. Yeet! Yeet! Music intensifies. Ba 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 ba. That's another song from the game. Oh, that was the Crystal Cave song, I just realized. That Crystal Caves motif. He's got the ground pound, but I got the moves. But I got the schmoves, bruh. Oh, but he's got the nuke. Bora! He's popping off! Bro, what the fuck? Ah! Get up! Get wrecked! Get absolutely decimated. Yeah. Okay. So, one thing that we should try to do before going into the very, very last level is getting all the blueprints. The reason being is it affects the final level. At this point we have like way more than enough time, but we're getting there. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, I just realized. So, the Jungle Jade's done. Angry Aztec, almost done. Frantic Factory, like, I didn't really fuck with it. Gloomy Galleon, we kind of fucked with it. Fungi, we gotta go back. Crystal Caves, we actually, like, we did a nice clean today. Look at this. We're doing pretty good. And Creepy Castles. Okay, okay, okay. So let's... Whoops. I forgot we're in the lobby. Because that's a chunky thing. Let's go break that. So if you remember the ice key from Banjo-Kazooie, you were supposed to be able to unlock it through, you would like warp to here, I think. Or inside Crystal Caves itself. And be able to get the ice key. Well, damn. Well, god damn. Oh, you're blue, huh? He's blue. My boy be blue. Oh, we need the DK invincibility. I see, I see. That's how we get the banana minigame on that side. But what's this boulder for? What is the boulder for? To the day, though, if I was a boulder, what the fuck is the point of it? Oh, it's how you're supposed to unlock those. I don't fucking care about that. I see. You're supposed to put it on that switch. It keeps all the doors unlocked. That's fine. Alright, DK. Yo, best song. In Soviet Russia, DK plays you. Yeah. Okay, well, we definitely need the blueprints. So we need Lanky. But we need Kongs. I forgot he's not gonna respawn for a while. Now he's just taking it in right now. All right, damn it, Lanky. Where's your dude? Why isn't he here? I know how to respawn him. I know how to respawn him. Dude, dude, dude. Trumpet, trombone. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Alright, good, good. Making progress. Whew. One thing I want to do real quick. Go back into just the opening area for a second. Now that we have a bunch of shit, more Kongs and all that, I just want to see. I wish this song was used more. Was there anything here? Yeah, there's something on this side. Yeah. Kind of pointless, but still. You gotta do everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's also time for everyone's favorite game.
Oh, what's this? You've got 16 banana medals. I don't believe it. You must have made them yourself. I suppose you want my surprise now. Well, I've got this little game for you to play on my computer. Score over 5,000 points for a chance to win the rare coin. But I know that score like that is way out of your league, Sonny. Why not give it a go anyway? Could go with a good laugh.
Coconut TV activate. This is literally an old school rare game. We gotta get 5,000 points. We can do this. We can do... I think I died. You gotta build your rocket. It's like OG Pikmin. We're trying to build our rocket and not get absolutely murdered. Okay. The saddest part is that this is so much easier than the Donkey Kong game. Ah! We did it! Fly me to the moon. Going to the next stage. I wonder how much this game cost back in the day. Like, not DK64, but this one. Maybe Chipotle. Yo, burrito. We already beat it. We already won. Get wrecked, Cranky. First try.
I knew you'd be hopeless.
Wait, how? Oh, did I need 50,000? Wait, I thought you said 5,000. Did he say 50,000? Yeah, I had 5,000 points. I literally had 5,000. Look at my high score. It's 5,008. Maybe they never just programmed someone to beat it on their first try. Maybe it was never programmed like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they never tested that. No one's gonna beat this first try. This game's actually kind of fun. It's just when... Actually, no, out of all the old school rare games, this is probably one of the better ones. I love how epic the laser is. Like, I thought I just misread it. I thought I was just being blind. But no, it said 5,000. If it ends up being broken and we can't get it, there is glitches to get past the door. Which I never knew about as a kid. Alright. Let's go. Game's lying to me, man. Cranky just was fucking salty. He couldn't handle that someone actually beat his score. It's like the guy from Donkey Kong Country 3. Where he gets like hella salty. He beat his time. Every now and again the bass kicks in on my surround sound. During this game. It'll be like... Oh, you have to pick it up. Oh, okay. I think we just got the coin. I just picked it up. Got the coin. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, we got like 6,000 game. Lying piece of shit. Now I'm just gonna see how high of a score we get at it spite. I'm not gonna play it again, but just like whatever we get this time. Just to think. Our parents had sex while they played this game. I think that like shit on Cranky. Together? Oh yeah. Yeah, like my parents and your parents, exactly. It was like the 70s and 80s and shit. Wasn't that all about orgies? Rare coin collected. What? You got my rare coin? That's impossible. You must have cheated. Nah. All you can do now is play it for fun, I suppose. Interested? No. That's all the potions you got. Now get the fuck out of my head. So now if we check our totals. 1 of 1 rare coin. Oh yeah. But the DK coin is definitely gonna be an ass whoop. Dynamic lighting. That's the wrong way. Hey, what time is it? 2:14. I guess I'll go. I don't think of where we should go. Oh, I'm tired today. It's ironic because I actually slept pretty well. Okay, so it doesn't tell you the blueprints on that one screen. Okay, they all got their blueprints there. I never found Diddy's in Angry Aztec. There's like one missing in each world. Except for Gloomy Galleon, I guess. I'm missing 3 here. Fungi Forest. I only found 1, it looks like. We're still caves. Yeah, I feel like we found a lot of them. Yeah, we did. So I'm just missing like 1 there. Creepy Castle. There we go. Everyone's in Creepy Castle. Let's go. And DK Isle also has a few. One thing that might be worth doing is going to the different lobbies and just making sure I didn't miss anything like this. I don't think I ever did that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh-ah! Alright, get your trombone over here. Alright, trombone.
Oh, I just got a banana!
I love these ones where you just play a random thing. Yeah, fuck, why am I so tired? It just hit me out of nowhere. Suddenly tired. Let's go check our boy K-Lumsy. He hasn't opened up the last level, but like I said, we're not gonna go until we get the blueprint volume 2. What's this even gonna open? That's funny, because we already opened that, if you remember. Or maybe that's why it was acting weird when I tried to go there. Lanky, lanky, lanky. I was like, what is being fast here? But here we go. Here we go. Floor it! Floor it! Let's slap that ass. Okay, we're kind of in the last chunk of the game, by the way. A lot of it's just going to be finding like some of the annoying ones. And I might get to a point where I might use a guide, not in the sense of like, I'll look at exactly where to go, but just to see like, streamline some of this shit. But I don't know, we'll see. I would only do it for stuff I got like legitimately stuck on. I feel like 99% of this game I figured out on my own, or I already have solved or whatever. There's definitely gonna be some stuff where I'm gonna be like, what the fuck am I doing? Wow, I'm really just yawning. I'm yawning in 2021. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Alright. 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 Oh, I never did this, even though I unlocked it. There's also this I think we punched, don't we? Oh, guess not. I guess not. We're looking for blueprints. We're looking for the chunky spot. Get our boy Chunks in here. Ugh. Well, maybe we need a boulder. Maybe a boulder would be bolder. Hmm. 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 Like there's something behind there. Time to banana. Ooh, fuck me, then. Why am I yawning like a motherfuck? Do 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 wee wee wee. Okay. No, get away! Creepy ghost. What if I could backflip into a thing? There we go.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Big Bug Bash. Bruh. I'm getting bodied right now. Oh, fuck. Lay! Yeah. You've been browsing DoorDash? Bro, you have like the best job. It's not only paying for the DoorDash, it's also... It's paying for the DoorDash, and also giving you money for the DoorDash while you DoorDash. It's not letting me play the instrument here. It's weird. I had a feeling there'd be something. You're gonna hire one of your friends, so it's even better. Now you're just literally like, you take one of those jobs where it's like even more of a fun time. I knew there was something there. What was so important about this? Match the symbolism, put the jugs on the podiums with Chunky near the starts. I don't think I actually did that. The jars on the podiums. Oh yeah, we did do that. The PlayStation symbols. Boop, boo doo 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 doo. Whose thing are we missing? Diddy's. So we're really here for Diddy's blueprint, but if we got other bananas and shit on the way, that's good too. There is a bonus ending for getting 101%. It's like a 10-minute long cutscene, so at least it's worth it in this game. I've never actually gotten it before. I've only like seen the video of it. That's gonna be fun. I love how the games took all that time. Made us do all that shit just to tell us a hint that we already knew. Like, bruh. It's not like the game didn't know what we have or not, but it didn't seem like a hard thing to figure out. Alright, Diddy's blueprint. Are you in here? There's a tiny spot there. I don't think I ever checked that out before. I mean, I know we haven't because there's the bananas. Do 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 do. This is the room where we freed the Kong. Free the Kong. Okay, so there's still bananas here if you want to get. Ah! If you want to get them. Let's keep going if we can before we lose our minds. We can do this. With the lanky throne room over here. Oh, that's how we drain the water. The battle crown, nice. Nice. Okay. I remember correctly, there's no barrel in here. Yeah. We're gonna need to come back as Lanky. Do it now while I'm thinking about it. Lanky. And they said, let there be Lanky. And we rain the lanky fires down upon them. Alright, let's go. Alright, water. Swim, my monkey, swim. Ah. Okay. 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 Why won't he die? Drain the water. Yeah. These are his last bananas, I'm pretty sure. Or am I missing one? Oh, they're all here. Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. Why was that so easy? That was easier than the level 1 one. How many of those we got? 6 of 10. Let's go. Is Lanky done? Yeah, I think he's done. Look at this shit. Lanky's done here. Perfect. Okay, we still didn't find Diddy's blueprint. But we are getting further. As long as you're making steady progress, you're good. Steady progress. All right, let's go. All right. We did the switch. Frankie over there. This looks suspicious. That was the thing. Doot, 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 doot. That guy's still wilding out. What happened? Uh-oh. Q2 2022. Why did they take so many pre-orders? Is it they really wanted to recoup those costs? They should have like warned you. Hey, by the way, so if you ever try to order something from like a random like Japanese website or something, it'll be like your order will come by freight or by boat in the next 3 months. See it here, I guess, right? Alright, so here's my unboxing. I know everyone's already played it and used it, and I've already was able to get one from a store myself, actually. But I keep finding all the stuff we don't need. I wonder if they'll bump up your order as things get more sorted out. Or maybe they always knew that they weren't going to be able to get units out in time. Like maybe they only knew they'd get like 10,000 out or something. They didn't actually say that. Yo! Tug Tacker, what's good? We've made some good progress. Where are we? So we got 116 bananas. Right now I'm just looking for all the blueprints before we go to Hideout Helm. But we got the rare coin. Getting more medals. But yeah, I've got like most of the keys, as you can see. So we just be in that process of like going through the levels. I don't know where Diddy's blueprint is, though. It seems we've been going level to level trying to find their blueprints. Like, section by section. I know this was the time section. Keep hitting the ledges today. How do I keep doing this so consistently? Fuck you. All fucks. No you. All fucks, no you. I already did this section, but I want to just make sure I didn't miss his blueprint. Who the fuck are you? The guy deserves a promotion. Somebody promote that man. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I am, can't believe we're already in, like, mid-July. That's been kind of blowing my mind a bit. I feel like it just became July, like, a second ago. It's like, what? I always know when I go, like, grocery shopping or something, and I'll look at the expiry of food. And I'll be like, what do you mean the 25th or whatever? That's forever a wait. Only like 15 more days until that Ace Attorney game comes out. And I am excited. There's no like his blueprints in here, which I didn't think it was. But now we know. Yeah, right? The July 4th. Because I remember watching GDQ and all that stuff. But even that was like 2 weeks ago now or some shit. Which is like, what? It's like, what? Say what? We be chilling at the Holiday Inn. Say what? But Diddy's not allowed in? What about your boy Diddy? Diddy getting hated on? Diddy getting diddied. Would you guys celebrate July 1st? It's true. We do. I remember July 4th because, like I said, that's when GDQ started. So that's when I started watching it. It had nothing to do with it being a holiday for me. Okay, I must have already got this then. Where is this blueprint? Oh, did I ever do the tiny thing? I don't think I ever did the tiny thing. June 21st hits fireworks. My neighborhood, I'm never sure if it's fireworks or gunshots. Why not both? All right. You wanna know if you never hear anything? Please, somebody. You, that dude I see in the window, please.
Hold on tight. Here we go, Bert.
Did I ever tell you that story? Crying outside of your apartment once? Did he ever tell you that story? I don't know. You might have. But it's not ringing any bells at the moment. Oh god, this. Oh, it's only you, Tiny. Well, you can't pay me. Yeah, you fuck. How many lives do you have to ruin? Not only is it a slide, not only is it a race, but you have to collect 50 of these fucks and not touch that guy ever. At least this one's a lot more forgiving. Yes, Hacks. Yo, there was one minigame I literally could not beat. It was one of those ones with the flashing lights and you have to shoot the banana. I literally could not shoot the banana. Is that like a glitch in this version? So it was night out. You're pretty drunk, back at your place, getting ready to go to bed when you just hear sobbing. The fuck? Listening through the door, she locked herself out. But like, she's a girl alone. Yeah, right? You couldn't just go out and be like, hey. I mean, you probably could have still helped her, but like, I know what you mean where it's like, you don't want to come across as someone like trying to like take advantage of the situation or something. Yo, does that beetle rubber band? I feel like he's gonna rubber band on my ass. Why do they have to make you collect coins as well? That's so brutal. More collect-a-thon? I thought it was a Banjo-Kazooie song for a second. But it's not. But it's just the Aztec song. But it's so Banjo-Kazooie it hurts. No! So it's called You're Bad. I mean, she's on the phone calling someone, so I assume... I'll give you that. Oh, it's your neighbor. True, true, true. There's your neighbor, so you can be like... You can have that awkward conversation. The, hey, hey. Well, it sounds like if there was actually an issue, you probably would have done something. I know what you mean with that awkward moment of like, do you do something? What do I do? Also depends on what the sobbing's about. If she's like just sobbing about her crying pizza, or is she sobbing because she actually got legitimately stabbed? But it's... I missed the coins. Let me stab you with my... That definitely would not have creeped her out at all. That definitely would have been the play. Yeah, you fucked up, bro. No! You don't even like bananas. You don't even like bananas. What the fuck is a dung beetle gonna do with bananas? What are you gonna do with these golden bananas, motherfucker? Man, I'm missing like all the coins. That's not good. Come on. Are you kidding me? This is so dumb. Oh, too bad you didn't get 50 coins. This is fucking bomb. Actually, that's made it sound like it was good. Bro, this minigame was bomb, bro. She's out of control. You have to literally just hold back the... Like, you can't even let go of back for like a second there. This one I feel like is beatable, but it's still bullshit. The ice physics Lanky Kong shit is like... Bruh. Perfect. I swear he's getting harder each time. Just like me last night. Game? Hello? Go! Go! What? This is actually bullshit. That's such bullshit. The fact that he literally runs faster than you is such bullshit. That's so fucking dumb. I have not got the Nintendo coin yet. Oh my god. So we've beaten it twice now. But it wasn't good enough. It's the kind of shit that gets me so frustrated in games. Where, like, we've literally beat it twice. But it's like, no! You were a millisecond too slow! Oh, you're a millisecond too slow!
Reload!
Exactly. Let's go. Yes.
Reload!
Yes, chat. Give me your energy. Give me your energy. Yes. Fuck. Wow, we're so fucked.
Come on!
I just have to hope we win. We just have to pray. Pray. Yes! That's such bullshit, that ending. Get wrecked! Your energy actually worked.
I did it!
The chat's energy worked! Yes, chat. Okay. Damn right, okay. Where the fuck is Diddy's blueprint? I have no idea. The only other place we haven't been is inside the llama temple. We literally have been everywhere else in this map. So I'm not sure where to even look. Shit. Yo, Toxic Rain Boy. The legend. What's going on? How you doing this fine Friday? Of course, as is tradition. How you doing today? We are enjoying ourselves. Ever closer to the 100%, 101%. 117 bananas. Still haven't got that Nintendo coin though. But we beat all the bosses so far. No, I have not got the Nintendo coin. Yeah, that's funny. Right when I said it. Nah, I've not got it yet. The rare coin I got on my first try, but I forgot to actually pick up the coin. That was kind of funny. You're away from home from your vacation? Nice. Yo, vacations are good. Nintendo coin is straight up BS. We've attempted it a few times. But I just gotta sit down and grind it. Like I've said before, it was literally the reason I couldn't beat this game as a kid. If only I knew it was so glitchy. It's a very tiring vacation. Is it like a lot of traveling and doing that kind of stuff, or what's making it so tiring? Boop, boop, boop. It's pure bullshit. 100% unadulterated bullshit. No beating around that bush. I think everyone who's played this game can agree. And it's funny because there's an easy way to fix it. Just give more than like one life. Just give more than one life. That's it. Done. Two followers from 50. You're at a water park called Aquadia. Aquatica. Where the fuck is Diddy's blueprint? I literally don't know where else to look. Where is it? It's probably with the 5 bananas. If I was Diddy's blueprints, where the fuck would I be? I'm getting very close to looking it up, because this is starting to get ridiculous. No. It would have done the bup 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 bup. I wonder if it's on top of there. Let's check. Nightbot has no rights. Crab rave. Bum bup 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 bup. Okay, we got all the Diddy bananas. I already hit that. Does anyone know where Diddy's thing is? Yes. Motherfucker just Googling that shit. Okay, I want to check one thing. The only idea I have left. I only have one idea left. Moving around at the speed of Kong. Got places to go, gotta Kong. Got it up. Boopy, boopy, poop. Alright, let's go. Stronger. My bot just says my man like nothing happened. My man. Says Nightbot's happy, yo. I wonder if that's some stop and swap. I wonder if this was like for a stop and swap thing or something. Like, why is that there? Okay, yeah. I don't want to spend another 5 hours looking for one blueprint. So we're gonna look up this one. Where is it? Where is it? Diddy's Splatters at the top of the first temple in the world. You think it says permadeath? Bruh. Shit gets real. Shit. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Shit gets real. These Kongs die for real, bro. Okay, so how do I get up there? She gets real. Comment say the game won't work. I say, oh, try it again while I'm on the phone with you. I had to say that to a government agent, where they were like, oh, can we leave a number for us to call you back? And I was like, actually, no. And they were like, what? I was like, I'd actually just prefer if you guys called me back, so I'll literally forget. Oh, there's a jetpack there. There we go. And they're like, what? And they kept trying to leave a message, and I was like, guys, just call me back, like, tomorrow. Suddenly it works. Wow, am I actually fucked here? Alright. So if I'm learning anything, climb literally. Go to the door to the dash if you please. Door dash. What you gonna do when you're sitting on your ass? Gonna keep going, feeling like a rash. Curse black going like you don't know a mash. So no! Fuck off with this shit. Ah. Why is this literally the hardest thing to get? The worst part is now we have to wait like 30 minutes for him to respawn. Because the blueprint lasts 2 seconds, but why they don't respawn instantly makes 0 sense to me. Alright, here we go. Now we can get the hell out of here. The next lobby is Frantic Factory. The Frantic, the Factory. You want the Nintendo coin attempts? Ugh. You heard DK. Yeah, I'm so close to being done here. Boom. One's very close. Frantic I haven't really visited since our first time we were there. So that will be interesting. That's a chunky. That's a chunky. We need 201, we not Gucci. Yo, we're closer than we've ever been. The amount of shit that just came out of here. Oh! I didn't know the AI could be that smart. Saxophone intensifies. Yeah, just... Whoops! AI smart, I'm not. How am I not smart? Name me 5 examples of when I wasn't smart. Yo. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we got half the banana fairies in the game. Okay. That's a bongo drum. DK is just raring to play the bongos. I don't know if I ever did. I think I did do that one, but let's double check. Did they actually leave? Lol. There we go.
Come on!
Yeah, see? I don't think they left. Yeah. All right. Time is at 3:14. I'll play for a bit longer. I have to adjust my schedule a bit. We're probably gonna have another 3 streams of DK64. What are we at? I'm trying to get like 25 bananas a stream or something like that. It's gonna go a lot faster because I don't have to worry about the small bananas anymore. Like all we have to worry about is the golden bananas and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, what do we need here? We need Kongs. We just need Donkey Kongs. DK's Crisp Flats. So I always try to give it a chance first. I'll try to see if I can find it first. Twist. Twist. Mmm. 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 Bruh, who the fuck are you? All right. Come on up. Let's go. That one I was just... You can see it perfectly in that photo. Chill. This game is bullshit. Wow, come on! There we go. Yeah. Reload. We're in Donkey Kong math now. Good old DK math. I didn't notice there was a... I didn't see the 2 for so long. I was like, how are you supposed to do this? But yeah, well... I might be able to make it. Oh, now we definitely won't make it. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, cool. We got this. Just taking the view. Save the game. We'll grab those coins. Let's go. I get it, game. I get it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, does that say 69 right there? That literally says 69. Anyone has booked that? Nice. The game says 69. I'm telling Mom. I'm telling Mom. Man, I got like no bananas literally with DK here. Okay. Say it with me, chat. Okay. If I was a cursed splat, where would I be? I was a cursed splat. Okay. Okay. Oh, I already did this one. We've done the race one. I remember doing the racing one. I lucked out pretty hard on that one. We beat it pretty quick. I remember. We were not screwed over. Wait, did I backtrack? Oh, I did backtrack. Fuck. Backtracking. Backtracking. All right. There was another door besides that one. This one, the Diddy coins. Fucking Diddy. Oh! Let's go, DK! Slap those titties, DK. Slap them. Pull it. Isn't this helping K rule? Fuck your ass and call you Sally. You ended up getting Taco Bell. I thought you got Chipotle. Yeah.
Okay.
120 bananas. I would like to try and get all the blueprints before quitting today. But we'll see how long some of these take to find. I could just look them all up, but I'm trying not to look it up. Unless we literally have, like, exhausted all our options. But this place I've barely explored, so I don't want to look it up just yet. Yo, I haven't had a Crunchwrap Supreme in a long time. But those used to be pretty dope. I usually just get whatever Taco Bell's, like, big box meal is. So if they're having, like, a crazy deal on something, like, that'll be the thing I'll get. Two chicken chalupas and a cheesy gordita crunch. That's it? No fries, no drink? Where's the Baja Blast? Fry Supreme, yeah. You guys don't have Fry Supreme? I think our Taco Bells are different. Because everyone gets Fry Supreme, bro. That shit's amazing. Limited time. Here it's like, you only get, like, you have to, like, ask if you don't want Fry Supreme. Here it's like, it's like mandatory to get Fry Supreme. That's crazy. Naked chicken chalupa. I think we have those. I don't go to Taco Bell too often, though. That's fascinating, though, that Fry Supreme aren't all the time for you guys. I guess it's too Canadian. It's like too much like poutine. Even though it's not. Ow! I'm trying to think if I've had a naked chalupa. I feel like I have. Yeah, I never found the other side to this. But even, like, our McDonald's tastes different from yours and stuff like that. So I think it's just country differences. Like, American McDonald's tasted so much worse than Canadian McDonald's. Your McDonald's was also way fucking cheaper. Like, ridiculously cheaper. You guys got $1 McChickens. Or $2 or whatever. Ours are fucking $7. You can always get a junior chicken, but they raised those up to like $3 now. It's like the big climb. You get to do it more than once too. So there's a lot of Kongs. But we'll go as DK first. Even though I don't think we have to be DK. So if we see that cursed splat. I do know with our Taco Bells, that's the only place in Canada you can get Baja Blast. That's why I make that joke too, because it's like the only time you can literally get it ever if you want it. Only during the summer. Why is it like such a limited why is it like such a fancy drink? Do they just do that so people, like, so we're talking about it right now? I was like, that's the only reason I could think of, right? The classic, like, well, you're talking about it, aren't you? I do like it better than Mountain Dew. I won't lie about that either. Mountain Dew, you get kind of sick of after a few sips. Banjo Blast I can drink and not feel like sick of. But I don't think I'd ever want to drink it warm. I feel like if it was ever warm, I'd throw up. I think that's Diddy and Lanky. Nice. I'm getting used to the platforming. Yo, I knew it! Yo, did I not just call that? I knew they'd do some shit like that. I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, so that should be all of them here. Nice. Let me just make sure we got the other ones. The DK Isle, I haven't found them all. DK and Diddy's I haven't found. But I think I know where they are. So Jungle Japes, we got all the blueprints. Angry Aztec, got all the blueprints. I still have to hand them in, but that's not a big deal. I'd rather hand them all in at the end. And so Gloomy Galleon, we have Diddy, DK, Chunky, and Fungi. I got like everyone's to find. But Crystal Caves is just Diddy's, right? Yeah. And Creepy Castle I already did. There's not too many left. There's a lot left, but I don't think it counts the ones that are in my inventory, though. I think our number's a bit higher than that. So I'll quit for now. I'll keep going on the blueprint mission. Blueprint! Volume 5! Mm. 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 All right, let's go into the place. That was really good planning on my part. All right. I think I got the stuff here. Why would Tiny want to get Tiny, though? I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Are we missing something? Show me potato salad. All right. All right. We need DK Chunky. The DK Chunky Diddy Brigade. Oh yeah, we already got you. We got you. All right, roll. Watch out for that guy. That guy's pissed. Yeah. Lots of busting. Making me feel good. That's the ones we got. I remember that. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Snide. Thing is, there isn't a lot of landmass on this place. So there isn't that many spots for it to actually be. Which is kind of a good and bad thing. I don't know if I'm going to get all 3 right this second. But we'll look around. Whoa, I don't think I've ever been here. But stuff like this, like, you know what I mean? Obvious paths that I haven't been on. Or I could have been here just with a different Kong. Alright. A lot of bananas, DK. I think there was something in here. But we already got it. But the bananas we never got. Swim. Now there's that. It doesn't matter right now. This level design's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Well, there's Diddy's. Well, shit. That was easy. Out there doing up my Diddy dance. I'm on that world tour with that drink in my hand. I also don't think I ever boarded the pirate ship yet. Yo, I'm like trapped. I was like trapped in an animation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we need the triangle. Whoops. Triangle. 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 Can't wait to take a nap after work. Yo, I'm in the same boat. Feeling a little tired. Maybe it's the weather. Yo, the lighthouse is going ham! Come on. Come on. I don't know if this is gonna work. It probably works as Tiny Kong. What is this? Different cultures' interpretation of God. Exactly. In Gabe we trust. The power. The power, the energy. The trifecta. Ow. Ow. So Chunky and DK are still left. It might be in very obvious spots. Or it might be somewhere we never would have thought of in a million years. The worst part is we'll never really know. Did you hear that noise? What the fuck was he? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's green. For this level, I didn't feel like they'd be hard to find because there isn't that many spots. Look at that grace. Ba-da-na-na-na. Bodied. Oh, we need that last coin. Yeah, he's not needed here. All that's left is the DK one, right? Yeah, just that DK one. You like echoes? Okay. My man echoing. I have no idea if we have to do this, but we might as well. Might as well. What's behind door number 3? Come on down. I might have already done this. I don't remember. I think we've been here with DK. Yeah, we have. I remember this area. I remember. Do you remember when DK was swimming for treasure? That 21st night away. I remember. Remember when there was other video games, Catnip? I remember. I think the fact that I haven't played these games in literally like a decade is what makes it pretty easy to play them for me. So I'm already like nostalgic for them and shit. But like, it's not like I've like done this so many times. It's like, I've only done this like a handful of times. And getting 101% I've never really done before. Like I tried to collect a lot of shit as a kid, but Hmm. The only thing about it is like maybe it's on the pirate ship. Hmm. I need somebody for that one. I think that was Chunky's face. Sound's going ham right now. I don't think it's in here, but we'll check. I know we already did this. I want to make sure I didn't bypass. Bypass eyelash. I don't think it's up there. Ooh, fuck. Alright, where is it? Where is it? That the fourth teleporter. Once Diddy activates the fourth teleporter, he can get it. Did I ever find the fourth teleporter? Did I ever find a fourth teleporter? That's 3. Beast mode. That's pretty crazy. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. I remember where it is. You gotta watch it with sound on? I will later. Alright. Let's just get this last thing. No, you won't? Probably not. Ever watch that Yo Mama video? Fuck, I forgot. I think I went to go watch it, then I realized it was 30 minutes, and I was like, I'll watch this later. So I legit haven't had 30 minutes. It's hard for me to focus for that long. Where was it? I know this section it's talking about, but where was it? Now we'll watch it after. We'll watch it. We'll watch the watermelon video after this. Sound is dying. Ironically, I actually will have time today, so I actually could probably watch the Yo Mama video. I actually have time today. I have time. We need Chunky's invisibility, but I don't see a barrel. Where was the part with all the gold and shit, man? Now I'm actually blanking. Like, I know where it is now. I just don't remember how to get to it. I'm gonna get annoyed. Only because it's like the last thing keeping me from being able to go offline. Is this last blueprint that I don't remember where it is. Like, I haven't even found the section once. I can see it in my head though, but I just don't remember where it is. Hey, what the fuck? Like, where is it? I'm getting, like, confused now. There isn't that many spots to look. Holy fuck. It's like a really dumb section, too. It's not here, because there's only the one path. But it's like something like this shit, where it's like a side room thing. I just don't know how to find it anymore. It's weird. Um. Holy fuck. Okay. Like, where the fuck is it? Like, I don't even understand where I'm on the map anymore. Okay, so it's just straight up a random asshole. I guess I must have gone past different holes thinking it was the exact same hole. That must have been the issue. Like, it might be this one. Oh. This is the one that I thought we already did, and it is the one we already did. But there's other holes like that. Somewhere. Somewhere. Okay. Okay. You miss her? Miss who? So this is the hole. So that hole I thought was the same as the other hole, even though they look pretty much identical. But they're not. Yeah, that really just fucked with me so hard. Wow. Okay. How the fuck does Donkey get up there? Thanks, game. Wow, so I was basically at it. I just had to check a really random fucking board. Brutal. It sucks because you can't tell what the hell is on these boards at all. At any point. Unless you literally just jump on top of them. Get me the fuck out of here. So next time I come back, we got a Fungi Forest needs like everyone. Crystal Caves only needs Diddy. And the island needs 2. So we're down to the last, what? So 121 bananas. 26 of 40 blueprints, okay. 11 of 20 banana fairies. 1 of 1 coin. 17 of 40 banana medals. 7 of 8 coins. 6 of 10 of these. We are making progress.
Okay.
You press save 5 times to make sure it saves. All right, and now we watch DK die. No, DK, I love you. No! Alright, let's see what our percentage is before I finish up. What is it? $17 hours, 59%. Let's go. 121 bananas. You're definitely in the later half of the game. It is confirmed. I just yeeted my controller. I wasn't trying to yeet it. It just got yacht. All right.